Dave Filoni is cooking. Every episode of the Ahsoka show has been better than the last, and it's all led up to the absolute bombshell of Anakin Skywalker. The Chosen One has returned, and so is Hayden Christensen, who brought the character to life. It was an amazing reveal, but what does it mean for the future of the show and for the future of Star Wars? Well, with the world between worlds, the possibilities are quite literally endless. Episode 5 is going to be huge. In fact, it's going to be so huge that Star Wars is screening the episode into select theaters. Besides Return of the Jedi being re-released for its 40th anniversary, I don't remember the last time Star Wars was in theaters. Now granted, it's only 10 select theaters in major cities across the United States, including Boston, Chicago, Dallas, LA, New York City, Orlando, Philadelphia, San Francisco, Seattle, and Washington, D.C. But the fact that this episode is being released to theaters automatically brings up some questions. How long will this episode be? Maybe it'll be longer than the others because it's going to theaters? I think realistically, though, it'll probably end up being an hour long. But don't be too surprised if we get an extended hour-and-a-half long episode, or maybe even 2 hours. It's definitely possible. Also, because this episode is going to theaters, it's gotta be a banger. They wouldn't just release any random episode into theaters. So what's about to go down in episode 5? Well, Ahsoka and Anakin are finally going to get to talk again, which is something that we all wanted to see. Ahsoka can finally hear from Anakin himself that he found his way back to the light, and this would make for a great episode, but I think Dave Filoni is setting his sights higher. In the world between worlds, anything can happen, and I think Ahsoka is going to see Anakin's battle with Obi-Wan on Mustafar. She might even jump in and try to convince Anakin to come back to the light. There's a lot of possibilities there. Another point to note is during the reveal of Anakin, the music abruptly faded to Darth Vader's theme. So is it possible that Ahsoka's talking to an Anakin that hasn't yet found his way back to the light? Maybe Anakin's trying to recruit Ahsoka to the dark side, and from there Ahsoka would have to put her personal feelings aside and reject his offer. But going back to the Mustafar possibility, I see it as very possible. Ewan McGregor has already made his triumphant return back to Star Wars in his own Kenobi show. If this episode is going to theaters, I assume Dave Filoni is going all out, making a Ewan McGregor Kenobi cameo possible as well. Whether McGregor and Christensen outright recreate the battle on Mustafar, or if they all just get to talk, Kenobi appearing would be nice. Now for someone who's very much still alive in this period of Star Wars, Luke Skywalker. A lot of people bet on seeing Luke make a cameo before the show even aired, just because he's still around in the New Republic era post-Empire. People wanted a more extended scene of Luke and Ahsoka, most likely talking about Anakin. And now that Anakin's back, though, would a Luke or Obi-Wan cameo feel like too much? Would it feel like extra fan service just to grab viewers? In most cases, I would say yes. However, I trust Dave Filoni to bring all of these characters together and make it feel real and natural to the story, and not just cheaply thrown in for clicks. But throughout the endless cameo possibilities granted by the world between worlds, this show is first and foremost about Ahsoka, so it all has to revolve around her character at the end of the day. I think that's rule number 1, because we don't want another Star Wars show where the main character takes a backseat to a side character, even if it is Anakin or Obi-Wan. As of recording this video, episode 5 airs in 3 days, so I'm currently pretty hyped about it. Let me know what y'all think, any theories that you have for episode 5. Let me know if y'all are hyped. If you live in one of the select cities where it's being shown in theaters, enjoy that. It's going to be a blast. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.